Hello YouTube, this is Oetzi and welcome to episode 15 of my Minecraft Feed the Beast Let's Play. We are back on the Effector Craft server playing the Mindcrack pack. And let's jump right into this, shall we? Last episode I had shown off my electric engine MJ farm, all being powered by solar panels, and we'll jump on the roof here. We've got some changes up there. But added in this logic, it basically says anytime that you can store energy, send a signal, which means when these need to draw power, it will keep this lit. Now, they're both at full right now simply because I have excess in the MFSU, and this is drawing power right now, feeding two quarries, which are just about ready to finish up. But this is working out really well. When there is no power draw, of course, these shut down automatically. And this in here is a stone transport, or no, a stone structural pipe. And then just have a plain gate inside of there that says can store energy, send signal. So that seems to be working out really well. I'm not sure if I had removed the impediments last episode. I had an MV transformer and then an LV transformer. I got rid of the LV for sure, and then I was still getting some problems with the MV, so I just took it out because these engines won't blow up getting fed 512. They just don't care. Let's jump up on the roof and let me show you what I've done up there. We have upgraded all 25 of these to the tier 2 solar panels. So these are advanced, max output 32, generating 8. Why are they only generating 8? It's not raining, it's not dark. That's strange. Huh, that is odd. I'll need to look into that. Very odd. Yeah, maybe, can you add upgrades to these? I don't know, that's odd, that just seems odd. Maybe, they should do 8, I think. Yeah. Because the tier 1 do 1, those do 8. The next tier does 64, and then the big guy does 512. When I first started running the quarries, I did move the big guy over there, the ultimate hybrid, just so we could keep up with power production. And let's jump in here and take a look at what I've done. You notice this floor? This was done by a wraith lighter. I had accidentally right-clicked it right around here. I needed to make some dark iron, and I just had it in my inventory and randomly right-clicked and set everything on fire. All the floor went on fire. I did lose an apiarist back there, but that's okay. This guy gives me proven frames, which is all I need him for. The sad thing is I did bring over the ram, the quest ram, and I stuck him in here temporarily, and he died in the fire too. So sorry about that, ram. I'll try and find another one. Also in the fire, I had lost some items, not a whole lot. I lost all my blue sapphires on my green ones. The quarry has recovered a good bit, but you can see I have way more red than these two. So anyway, I also lost a bunch of gold, actually all the gold, but we're getting that built back up. Look at how much iron I got. Iridium's at 4. There's 4 iridium in those 2 quarries. That's great. What else did I lose? These guys, I think. Yeah, these fire shards. You can see the rest of them. I got stacks upon stacks, and I only got 59 of those. So, also think I lost some of those. You can see I have a disparity in the volume there. Must have lost that upgrade on that too. So, I'll have to add that back in. Look at all that coal. And I think I might have lost some of this stuff over here. I think I lost dirt, but who really cares about dirt? I'm voiding it anyway, I believe. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. It could have been a lot worse. But thankfully we didn't lose a ton of stuff, at least nothing too precious, and we were able to recover. Thankfully Effector was on too, and he helped come over and recover the items that were on the floor, and he had some spare barrels with him that we plopped down to get everything back in line. I think I had saltpeter over there in that one, and I just replaced it with rubber since rubber makes more sense there. And I can do some automation in the factory now that I've got a storage spot for it. So yeah, we'll do that. I've also added a bypass to our sorter. So basically anytime an item that comes through that doesn't have a barrel for it, this engine will suck it out of this router and then send it down this pipe. This pipe goes back here to this obsidian chest, which is just a diamond chest with extra blast resistance. You can see sometimes it's not 100% perfect, but it does, this would be all the items that it found in, well, I guess 9 chests worth of stuff. And the quarries, this is the overflow that doesn't have a hole in a barrel. But you can see it's not perfect, it's imperfect, but it does tend to work. When I logged in this morning, I did have some items laying around here, mostly because they were actually redstone, because I didn't have an extra dimensional on there, but we do now, and aluminum. So yeah, we added an extra dimensional barrel or upgrade there too. But that's okay. I don't think we lost a whole lot, and I don't think we were at diamond level yet, so we wouldn't have lost any of those. We're up to over 2 stacks now. That's great. And it's not too bad that I lost all those sapphires. I mean, that right there will still make a lot of lapitronic crystals, but we're getting diamonds up too. And speaking of diamonds, we're going to dedicate this episode to some diamond stuffs. As far as this floor goes, I'm leaving it here as a reminder of my stupidity. I will change it out. It'll give me an opportunity to change it into something that I want to do, and perhaps I'll actually start building, and maybe this will serve as motivation to do that, to finish out my building and actually start making some rooms and getting a little bit more organized, especially now that I have this overflow figured out. I can begin sorting off of that with some diamond pipes and pushing items around into proper storage. I also want to use this room back here for additional storage. I think what I want to do is add another room very similar to this, well, maybe exactly the same dimensions as this, and dedicate it to non-ore stuff. Perhaps food, and maybe the bees can go over there. Something. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that's something that I want to play with. So we'll get to that eventually. It's something I want to have done in this world. So I'll work on that at some point too. One thing that's holding me back from doing that is wood. I don't have wood, and I definitely need to set up a multi-block farm, not just for that, for making barrels, but also for some other stuff I want to do. And let me show you what that is. I mentioned, speaking of diamonds, right? Looky here. This is an aviary, of course, with some special block upgrades. We have 6 frame housings, a lighting frame, a rain frame, which basically allows it to work, any bee to work at night and any bee to work in the rain. And then we have these special mutator blocks. And the reason we have those in there is for this. We wanted to make a sapphire drones. And if we combine a sapphire drone, and these sapphires, by the way, are made from emerald, and oh my goodness, what's the other bee that they're made from? I don't know off the top of my head right now. Let's see if we can analyze it. Maybe it'll tell us. Sapphire and ocean? No, ruby and ocean? Yeah, I think it's ruby and ocean. These guys are pure. That's awesome. But, a little flicker there. What we're going to do with those is next try to breed them to make a diamond bee. And I believe what we need is an imperial. And imperials I have in droves. So yeah, let's grab one of these guys and let's analyze him. I think they're pure. I'm pretty sure he's pure. He is. Looks like they both require rock, so we need to throw down some rocks, or a rock, to breed that guy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw some mutator, or what are they called? I'm going to put uranium in there, which helps to speed up or increase the chance of mutation. So let's throw uranium in there, or increase the likelihood. It increases the chances. It's, I guess, an accelerant of some sort. And let's put the sapphire. Let's put the imperial. And this should go red on us because it's going to need a rock, right? It should. So that's what I'm thinking it's going to do. Let's go back in there and check that here in a second. Do I have any frames in here? Yeah, a little bit left on the proven frames. Okay, I think this guy is doing something. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to break away, and when this gets near the end, we're going to see what it does. And hopefully, what we'll have is a diamond drone, or a diamond queen. Ooh, he's already making sapphires. So, and he's working. I guess he didn't need Rocky. Or maybe this is sufficient here. But anyway, I will be back once that guy has finished doing his thing. See you in a bit. Alright guys, I'm back, and I figured I'd better explain this a little bit further before that bee finishes up. Of course, this is our sorting system, and the way that this bypass works, it's all based upon this timer. And it's not working perfectly because I don't have it timed right yet. But what should happen is, let me make sure I don't have anything in my hand, because if you right click on one of these guys with a block in your hand, they tend to crash. Slow this a little bit. Every 1 point, whoa, infused with strange energies. What is that? I don't know what that is. But anyway, anytime this thing ticks, it's going to send this pulse out to this engine. And this is simply a blue electric engine being powered by a bat box. I've got some wires running down, and you might have noticed that little windmill out there. That guy right there. Blue electric windmill and some solar panels. That was actually a gift from Zed, so thank you, Zed. I figured I might as well use it. Why not? So the solar panels will keep this full during the day, and then at night, the wind farm will, always be running and help. So what should happen is, every time this thing pulses, it starts up this blue electric engine, right? And that should pull a full stack. It can pull up to a full stack of items out of here. So if there's something stuck in there, this engine will pull it and then send it on down its way. Now what I sometimes have happen is this timing is off, and a valid item will be in there, and the engine will pulse and then pull that item in. That's why I tend to get valid items into the overflow. And I think this setup is just fine and it will work. It's just a matter of finding the right timing for it. Maybe I have to add a delay to this or something, or just got to sit here and watch it a bit longer, I guess. But yeah, that's how that works. So I'm going to break away again, go take a look and see what our bee is doing. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back here staring at our Sapphire Queen. She is nearly done doing her thing. And hopefully, with those uranium blocks in the 3 mutator cells, we will get a diamond bee popping up in here. I kind of knew these mutator things existed, but I'd never really seen... Ooh, what do we got there? Diamond princesses. Yeah, baby. Let's check them out. Yeah, I knew they existed. Nice. Pollinating. We need to increase that, and I think we can do that with serums. Rock. We can change that to flowers. No big deal. Speed slows. I think we can do something there, but it is pure. And so is the drone. The drone is pure too. Fertility 1 times. We'll see what we can do to increase that, because I'd like to get some overflow so we can extract some serums and make more princesses and really up the production of these guys. But yeah, I knew these existed, but Generic Bee has his BE series going on, and he really explained this in some good detail in his last video, so I highly recommend checking that out if you haven't already. But look at that, guys. Diamond Queen. Now, I think there's a very small percentage that this queen will produce a diamond comb, but then that diamond comb can be centrifuged into diamond dust, and of course 4 dust I think will make an ore. This is, I think, how it goes. This is all new to me. I've never made a diamond queen before, so I'll hopefully have some more details for that for next episode. I also want to spend a lot of time on bees. That's what I'm going to focus my efforts on now. Now that I've got 2 quarries going just fine, and we're producing UU matter for solar panels, I still need to ramp up MJ production and still get some more solar panels going, of course. But as UU matter begins to build up, we'll work on that. Another bee line that I want to explore now that we have a diamond here, I'm going to leave this mutator alveary here for bee mutations and bee breeding. But one thing that I want to explore is the valuable bees to make platinum. And then from platinum, we can of course centrifuge into iridium. So that's kind of my thinking for my next attempts at bee breeding. So anyway, fun, exciting stuff. I love these bees. I love the forestry mod altogether. It's such a fun mod. I find myself really just wanting to explore it more and work down the path. And the multi-block farm, that's also part of forestry. I definitely want to get that rolling because I do need a lot of wood to be able to produce the items necessary to make more alvearies. So yeah. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you next episode. Bye-bye.